So the way the Bears fuck it up, like
They're getting better. To me, when I look at that team, it has potential because they've been bad. And I'm like, if you have the right fucking ownership group and shit, and the right fucking coaches and draft team, you could put something special together for over the next couple of years. And but you have to build off of what you have and not get fucking stupid, greedy, thinking a quarterback. Patrick Mahomes comes around once a fucking generation.
That is why that they're gonna probably draft another quarterback though, because I mean, as good as Justin Fields may be, he's not a legend. He's not a Mahomes. He's
never gonna be probably
not
not
gonna
a
put
Hall
you
of
over the
Famer.
top.
Yeah,
He's gonna put you over the top.
He's been on very shitty teams though.
He sure has.
Shitty teams with shitty offensive lines.
You put Sam Darnold on the Jets to start his career, he's gonna suck.
Yeah.
You give him a year with Shanahan, he's going to get a lot better. You give him a year with KOC, who knows?
Especially those two names. I would take Darnold over fucking Zach Wilson. Like, at a former Jets quarterbacks, like, thank God we got
that didn't happen.
Yeah.
That would have sucked ass. But
I mean, you think about it, like, if should be shopping that pick at least till 5 down, you're still going to get a quarterback. I would say fucking actually all the way till 12, 13. If they could end up with McCarthy, wouldn't be horrible. Wouldn't be horrible. You keep Fields, you fucking trade the first pick, you get next year's first round pick from somebody, maybe even another one.
If someone's trading up to 1, you get 2 firsts.
Like, so
it's no brainer.
They're still going to end up with 2 first round picks this year. I mean, and then maybe you cycle through your shit and you go through and you trade your 9th pick and you go up and you get Marvin Harrison or Adunez, if I pronounced his name right, from Washington falls to you. Like, your offense just got better. You still have Fields. Who's the running back they just picked up?
They got Swift. They just got Swift.
Really? Swift is not bad. I mean,
it's good. No, and you could, with this year's draft, especially at receiver, I understand Harrison's getting all the love, but Neighbors, I would fucking put him in a Viking jersey tomorrow. Like, he's not.
No, there's a lot of them that are good. There's
you already
tackles out there. I mean, like it. The sad thing is if you miss on the first overall pick for a quarterback, it haunts you forever. I mean, look at all the teams that have missed. What? Peyton Manning, Andrew Luck. I mean, it's a handful of first overall picks.
Actually, just look at the Jets the last 2 decades. I mean, you can have a top 5 pick and you're going to miss most of the time.
Yeah, it's a setback, but it's not a nail in the coffin necessarily. Like it. I mean, we've missed on Scene first round. We missed on a bunch of first rounders, and here we are.
Yeah. Like second round.
Doesn't necessarily matter the position, but quarterback is the most important.
That's what I'm saying.
It garners the most attention. That's why it's most embarrassing, I suppose. But
when you draft Ryan Leaf number 2 overall, or
that's embarrassing.
Jamarcus Russell number 1 overall.
Yeah.
Like we missed on Christian Ponder,
but that wasn't real too high in the
6th, wasn't it?
It was high. Yeah.
We traded up. I think get him, didn't we?
See, but I wouldn't say that Teddy Bridgewater was a miss, though.
No, we moved back into the first round, got him like the last pick. That was a good pick.
Beautiful. Yeah, that was.
What I'm saying, you have an established quarterback that was drafted pretty high in Justin Fields. Like he's not bad. He's not the reason you're losing the games. Like I would.
Yeah, you watch him. He's running for his life half the game.
Yeah,
I would wonder why he can't do anything.
Yep.
Then what's that? Would you guys want Fields from the Vikings? What would you give up to get him? What would you give up? I
would give no more than
Sam Darnold.
I don't know. Like, it would be nice to have a backup quarterback of Sam Darnold's pedigree, I would say.
How about this? Would you rather have Justin Fields or McCarthy this year?
Justin Fields.
Probably Fields
this year.
Fields.
Yeah. So would you give up the 11th straight up for Fields?
No.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Hell no. Nobody else is willing to give up a fifth, it seems.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
crazy.
you look at it. Atlanta could
They're all
have
just
given up
playing
a
chicken.
fourth. Atlanta could have given up a fourth or a fifth for him.
Yeah. And they would have been appreciably better.
Pittsburgh could have done the same thing, but Pittsburgh probably got the best deal in the whole fucking thing.
With Russ.
I agree.
Paying up $1.25 million.
But they have to give him a real opportunity to start, or else he's not coming. That's what he said. You got to give me a chance, or else I don't want to come.
I like his impersonation of the whiny quarterback. Yeah.
And if you look at his stats over his 2 years in Denver, they're actually pretty decent. He had like 65% completion percentage, 39.
Not the first year. This year was better, but
Denver's a shitty team though.
With Judy and Sutton and Hamlin like that, it's not like they don't have options. So he's washed. But he's better than Kenny Pickett, so it worked out for them.
That's what matters is they're appreciative. So that's what I like. Now,
if I'm the Bears, you got to get something for Fields. You know what I mean? You can't,
or you keep him. I mean,
as your backup,
or you keep him,
or your starter until your new quarterback's ready.
Keeping him for 1 year, because
he's going to find the field. There's going to be injuries, or the rookie's going to have a setback or whatever. He's not going to progress.
Then he's going to hit free agency, and he's going to get a $25 million contract anyway,
and let him walk it. Yeah,
but then you lost out, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you kept a guy because you couldn't get what you wanted to. So then you drafted a quarterback, and now you're starting all over. And like. If I'm the Chicago Bears, I do not play Justin Fields at all.
Yeah.
I draft my quarterback. That quarterback starts from fucking day one because
crazy.
He's expected to.
But
so that team can ruin another quarterback. Like
exactly.
Yeah.
You couldn't live with yourself.
These coaches and GMs are just trying to keep their jobs. That's
right.
Well, no, that's why I feel actually really bad for Fields, though, is I think he is a good quarterback. You have to adjust your system around your fucking QB's talents, which Chicago never really did. And it's just like,
don't draft the guy then if you're not going to build an offense around him.
Yeah, it's let the fucker get out of the pocket. Let him run. Let him fucking play his game as opposed to.
I call bullshit. Let him fucking pass the ball. He never passed the ball against the Vikings. He always ran.
He never gets rid of the ball. He doesn't go through his reads. He's just not got the quarterback mind.
That's a big that was Josh Dobbs, right? He was a single read quarterback, right?
He was great.
Read number 2, and then all of a sudden when the play broke down, he looked for the escape route on the outside of the pocket and never down the field.
When KOC was straight in his ear telling him exactly what to do those first 2 games, he was amazing. And then he took the leashes off and
he's a backup quarterback. I mean, that's
but we still can't blame him, man. I mean, that
was a tough spot to be
in season acquisition. I mean,
come in that day and play. That's tough.
Like I
don't know how he fucking won that game. That was the most incredible thing I've seen.
I wouldn't be excited saying if he was slotted now that Kirk Cousins was out and he was still on the team that he's going to be our opening day. So I wouldn't be excited about it. But you give him a whole off season, you give him a training camp. Like
I still think he's
better
he's
about
a
it.
Quarterback.
I still think he's just a backup.
He's a good backup. He's a really good. Backup.
That's
there's a reason why we went to Jaron Hall and Mullins.
Yeah.
All
of whom had no problem turning the ball over.
Yes. Oh God, I'm so glad that season is not this season anymore.
Oh God.
That was hard to watch.
Yeah, but tell me if I'm stupid though. I mean, Mullins' problem is because he takes fucking risks. Doesn't McCarthy kind of have that same problem though?
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't watched enough of his games, but with Mullins, it was just like when he made the mistake, it was egregious. It was so bad, and it was just right into their pockets. Like he's just handing it
Mullins
right.
is the guy who threw the ball into the face mask of the guy who was sacking him for an interception.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm saying. I'm saying
egregious.
Couple times. Yeah.
McCarthy has never in his career been in moments like that. Michigan plays in the Big Ten. That's not.
They
They have one tough fucking game a year, and that's Ohio State.
But then Drake May, dude, he's got no competition.
Actually,
nothing.
Josh Allen had no competition playing for fucking Wyoming now. So I mean, like, that's my thing. Like,
yeah, that's why it's so hard to tell it was going to be good. Not
100%. I agree with that. But
is Josh Allen good? He's 1-0.
I mean, he can be great, and he can.
I fucking love him. He's one of my favorite players to watch in the NFL.
He's a lot of fun to watch.
A random ass motherfucker, isn't he?
Marino is the best. He's still my favorite, and he won nothing. Well, he won a lot of games in the regular season.
Warren Moon.
The best season.
Man.
So if you guys wanted to, moving off of QB, if we don't take a QB with our first pick, let's pretend the Vikings stay put. We do nothing to move up for a quarterback.
Yep.
You pick.
I'm pissed.
No, I understand you're pissed, but who do you pick if it's a non-QB player? Non-QB.
Penix.
No,
yeah.
Actually, we can talk about that. I don't want Penix. I don't want Penix.
DN from Florida State's pretty good. There's a defensive tackle from Alabama that's really good. I mean, I would go that route.
Defense.
That was it would have been the DN, and then they would have had a chance to maybe not take a quarterback in the first round, but they've secured a lot of those edge rushers up in free agency. So, I mean, it's even more. I mean, Kwesi came out in the press conference today, and they said, we're not locked into a quarterback first round. That's not necessarily exactly what we're doing. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's just a matter of, but if those four are gone and they don't trade up, then that is a question.
No, and I do agree with Brad's pick there, defensive end, but what about secondary? I mean, we've discussed with Flores defense, we don't really need the best secondary, but
yeah, you need it.
So. I mean, we need improvement. Cornerback.
Yeah. Remember last year when we had that episode, who's going to play cornerback for the Vikings? Because we had 0 on the roster.
A lot of this will change once, free agency starts to wind down, once we get closer to the draft. I mean, if we somehow fucking sign Howard, like, holy shit, like that upgrade is huge.
Him and Murphy and Blackman, that's good enough.
And Murphy's decent. I was a little disappointed with him last year, but Blackman showed. He showed
that guy's willing to tackle. Man. I love that guy.
He surprised me. I like that. I like Murphy too. I thought he had a lot of stand-up moments.
Yeah,
I'm not.
We're
quarterback or bust in the first round, but I'm not sold on McCarthy. But if we don't get one of the top four,
it's going to be rough if we don't. And I don't see it not happening.
Yeah. And in the shitty thing that sucks about that is, like, next year's QB class is not the greatest.
It's exactly what it is. We need it now.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, why I would offer and maybe even overpay Chicago. Maybe give them a third rounder for Justin Fields.
I would have been willing to do a second rounder for Justin Fields. Take a flight, see what is. Dude, if you get 3 real good quarterbacks in there, because you might need all 3 of them to get through the season.
I would disagree on the second rounder, and we would need to do some. We would need to trade down. Or
judging by what anybody's willing to give him, I wouldn't give him anything.
No, my thing is we don't get a draft a quarterback and get Fields. Is my thing. I think if we get Fields, we play with our first pick, maybe trade down 5-6 picks to pick up something in the 3rd or 4th round. And then we would use one of those picks to get Fields. I don't think we get 2 QBs out of the draft.
I just don't think it's possible that he comes to us. From a trade from Chicago. I don't think they're trading with us.
That's what I've been saying is
they're dumb. They're dumb.
Second round pick, though, is our second round pick's too fucking important for this team right now to trade that for Justin Fields.
Oh,
and Chicago's ruined his value on their fucking end. If nobody's going to give him a fucking third or 4th round pick, like why should the Vikings
see? But
that's the same thing as Trey Lance too. No, I mean the Dallas got him for what, a 5th, 6th round pick. So
let's talk about is that a guy? Maybe bring him back to Minnesota.
I thought he would have been not.
No, he played in North Dakota.
He's from Minnesota though originally.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's my thing. What would it cost? I mean,
that's why he went to NDSU, is because he wasn't good enough to play for the Gophers. So what? He'll go win a natty with them.
No, but if Jerry Jones is all in this year, which he said, Maybe that's somebody we give a fucking shit. He's never really had a chance.
You want some breaking news? They might not be. They might need to play Trey Lance. There are sexual assault allegations on Dak Prescott out right now from 7 years ago.
Shut up.
Look it up.
Where are you getting your information, Brad?
You guys are going to be fucking floored when you see that. Google
The Athletic has not written anything about that.
Police investigating alleged 2017 sexual assault by Dak Prescott. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. What is up with these fucking goddamn Texas quarterbacks and fucking these sexual allegations?
Oh, my God.
You see this shit? We're fucking live, and I'm just breaking news, and nobody even fucking here to...
Somebody that Tyler's reading broke the news.
You know, the best... This is a horrible joke, though. If this is 2007,
for $100 million.
This is 2017. He started his mattress stuff after that. So
Wild still have a 2-goal lead.
Actually, I don't. Actually, Dak Prescott is the reason I'm a Minnesota Viking.
So you guys want to bring up Trey Lance as an intriguing thing. We don't know what he can do.
No,
I wouldn't give up shit for him.
No, but nobody's ever seen him play really.
No. I'm not saying shit. I'm saying like a 4th round. What the Cowboys have to give up to get him a 4th round pick?
4th or a 5th?
I would give him a 6th round. He's never fucking I'd give a 4th round for Justin Fields because I know what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Okay. I like this. If you look at the roster room or the QB fucking room for the Vikings right now, I'm saying for somebody like Trey Lance would be day 1 starter when you're looking at fucking Darnold and then fucking Mullins and whoever else is still left on the roster. Like I don't know. Like I've thought about that since in the hours after Cousins left. Like Trey Lance he fucking San Fran gave up a lot to get him. And I understand he didn't have to play against anybody. He played against fucking Bobcats.
They gave up a lot to give him and then went with the last pick in the draft over him. So that tells you a lot about how he progressed.
It does. He might just not be good.
He might not be able to progress.
We've made our decision. It's Sam Darnold for the first 4 games.
Sam Darnold for
4 games. Maybe 8. Maybe the year.
You guys want a hot take?
This is going to be an awful
hot takes. Let's see. Let's get some hot takes.
Come on, let's bring on the hot take machine. Turn it on. Let's turn on the hot take machine.
Speculate.
Sam Darnold is a top 12 NFL quarterback this year. Wins comeback player of the year.
Could. I mean, it's all lined up for him.
He's got the weapons.
Just saying,
what did they say? This is the Vikings are a fully furnished apartment for a new quarterback.
Who said that? I love it.
Someone said that. Yeah, it is. You can step in this and dominate right away if you have.
He's got a great running back now, Aaron Jones.
That was Colin Cowherd who said that. He's stepping into a fully furnished apartment, and if you can't, after your Darnold talk, I know we got veered off of the fucking potentially trading the greatest receiver. I want to know from Brad and Tyler, and since Brad left, Tyler first.
I'm still here.
If you are no Brad, since Tyler's opposed to fucking trading the best receiver, Brad, if you are trading Jefferson, what are you getting for him? Realistically, not any of this fucking 36 first round picks.
2 firsts.
That T. Higgins deal is garbage. There's that's a 2nd and a 3rd and T. Get out of here.
No way.
Okay, well, I'll tell you, the Bears traded, or Carolina traded DJ Moore and a 1st round pick for the Bears' 1st round pick last year. And DJ Moore is shit. I think we could get the first.
He's not.
What's that?
I don't think
he's very good. He's very good.
He's good. What I'm saying, like,
he's not
relative to Jefferson.
Yeah, he's not Jefferson.
Yeah,
he's not the cream of the crop.
You're getting 2 1st round picks guaranteed.
Maybe a 3rd.
It would have to be at least 2, but
it wasn't the 1st overall though. Is my thing. Do we if
it turned out to be the fucking 1st overall?
Okay, but this isn't answering my question. If you're looking at the draft board right now. What is your trade scenario for Justin Jefferson? Like, what team are you trading? What picks are you trading?
Obviously, Cincinnati's one of them.
So we're getting a lesser pick, though.
We'll get next year's first round pick too.
We could trade him to the Jets for some
which
of that
will
defense.
which would be like a classic Minnesota first round pick, because if fucking Joe Burrow has his LSU fucking receivers, it's not like that pick's gonna be a fucking top 10 pick. Like,
they've lost so many people though because of the money that they've had. Their offensive line is getting shittier. They don't have a fucking running back now. I mean,
dude, everything would be devoted to 2 receivers and a quarterback. You'd have 2 like receivers making fucking 100+.
Yeah,
that's my only thing about Jefferson is the amount of money it's going to take.
Right.
Like, he's going to get quarterback fucking money.
Yeah.
Not quite, but
it's going to be the largest deal.
3-year, $100 million deal. Like,
well, look at what Ridley just got. He almost got 30. He got like what, 26 million, 27 a year for 4 years.
That was such a dumb.
And he's okay when you're talking about. I mean, DJ Moore is way better than Ridley at this point.
No, and they just got rid of AJ Brown last year. Like, what are you doing?
4 year, 92 million. So that's a good one.
That was a good one. I think the Titans got 2 first-round picks for AJ Brown from the Philadelphia Eagles, if I remember correctly.
I don't even think so because they dominated that trade.
But it was a draft day trade, though. I'm almost positive.
Let's find out.
That the Eagles gave them.
I'm sure glad we got Tyler Culver here to produce the show for us.
For picks 18.
I was producing it for a while. Give me some credit.
Oh, he's looking up on the internet. He confirmed the goddamn allegations against Dak Prescott. I mean,
picks 18 and 101. That's it. So first rounder and like a fourth rounder.
God, AJ Moore is like, if I'm playing Madden again, I love comparing everything. Madden.
It's Brown.
Or, sorry, AJ Brown.
So
he's who I want as a receiver. Guys,
so here's what's like. Jefferson hasn't signed yet because neither has Jamar or CD. They're just playing.
CD has,
because CD did.
Yeah, he did like what was his like 3 years, 88.5 million or something like that.
We'll find out.
Guys, I gotta.
No, he's due for contract extension.
I gotta interject with a little puck.
Not yet.
The Wild are simply just they've dominated the second period. They've got 23 shots to Anaheim's 10 here with 3 minutes to play in the second.
Actually, no, he hasn't. He's under a 1-year deal, or no? Yeah, there's no contract.
Kirill the Thrill has 10 of those 23 shots on
goal. I thought they extended him 1 year after his rookie deal or something.
Nothing yet. So they're just playing chicken. Whoever goes first is going to get the least amount of money. So
CD wants $30 million a year, is what I'm reading. And
dude, he's not worth it.
Why? He's pretty fucking good. He's pretty fucking. No, if you're talking about top 5 receivers, you got AJ Brown, fucking Jefferson. I'm throwing CD Lamb's fucking really good.
He's in there. He's in there.
He's in the. I would say he's in the top 3.
Jamar, Devontae, like.
Actually, I forget about Chase. There's some.
No.
Jamar's right there.
I don't think he is.
Tyreek.
Tyreek's 1 or 2. Just because you get the ball in his hand, he can do magical things.
Jamar's contract is fully loaded the first 2 years. The back end is pretty bad.
So I say, in my opinion, it's Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson are arguably 1-2. Hands down.
I think CeeDee Lamb and Chase are right there, though. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Chase has carried my fantasy football team. Like,
CeeDee Lamb's okay, man.
Jefferson's definitely better. The things you see Jefferson doing with his cuts and with his size.
His route running is Jefferson's route running is out of control.
It's bonkers what he does.
I would even throw like an aging Mike Evans up there. All that guy does is get open and catch touchdowns. I mean,
I think you're insane. Mike Evans is not in this conversation.
He's not.
How can he not be?
I mean, he's in his like 11th year already. So I mean, he's probably a Hall of Famer at this point. But
right.
As far as like young new contract guys, Evans is going to get a lot of money, but he won't get these guys' money.
Yeah,
just because of age.
He got a fucking payday.
Yeah, where's the Buccaneers pick? So why don't we just trade that? We'll trade fucking.
Well, he's a free agent too.
No, he's not. He re-signed with the Bucs.
Did he?
So let's just trade.
He got like $20 million a year.
Jefferson for fucking Evans straight up, and we get the 26th overall pick in the first round.
Garbage. There really isn't a good trade for Justin Jefferson.
I think there's a lot of good trades.
What are you talking about?
I like the Atlanta option. Keep him with Cousins. Like, I want to see his numbers just explode, Jefferson's. I want to see him have Jerry Rice numbers. And he's not going to – this would be a hiccup for him this year. Like, I don't think Jefferson is who he is if he didn't have Kirk Cousins.
How's it going to be a hiccup this year?
Because he's going to.
He's not going to have the stats. He's not going to have the fucking same stats without a fucking.
He was getting the stats with Mullins.
He
had a 200-yard game with Mullins.
Mullins should be a fucking starting quarterback in the league. He was throwing for 400 fucking yards, and he's a garbage quarterback. Don't tell me that Justin Jefferson
turnovers a game. Yeah.
So Justin Jefferson's gonna get his shit. Who's ever fucking.
That's how you lose games is turnovers.
We're not talking about losing games. Justin Jefferson is gonna get his shit. He's still gonna be close to 100 catches this year. I don't give a fuck who the quarterback is. He's still gonna.
Randy Moss did that for everybody he played with, by the way.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Tom Brady.
Well, Randy Moss played for the two greatest quarterbacks of all time, Tom Brady and Randall Cunningham.
I was going to say Dante Culpepper.
And George.
Let's not forget about Jeff George.
So does my – oh, go ahead.
That's
2-0 at second intermission. Wolves ahead.
You saw that with Hall in there. Hall's a different breed. I think Jefferson was injured when Hall was playing, though.
Yeah, he was.
Sam Darnold is going to get Jefferson the fucking ball, and he's a good passer. Like
that's one play. I don't think we're having this discussion if God, that's how injuries are fucking cruel. If Hall wouldn't have got fucking hurt, he was playing good.
He was doing great in that game until he made that real bad business decision.
That was a bad business decision. Yes, sir.
I would disagree. It's some players fucking make it through that.
You would disagree that reaching for a touchdown as a quarterback who's in his first goddamn series on the field is a. I'm
just saying the human body is so fucking weird. There's quarterbacks who take that shit and they get back up. It's
maybe not quarterbacks his size shouldn't be doing that. Like fucking just
why?
You know,
you got Russell Wilson's out there. You got fucking
Russell Wilson slides.
I'm just saying there's certain quarterbacks who take hits to the head and they get back up. Like it's just a human body. We're all fucking
Josh Allen's going right through him.
Exactly.
But he's
like
tough.
240 pounds.
It's a matter of having the vet ability to go in sideways and deflect. Like Aaron Jones has done his whole career. The reason he's still top at 30, the reason he still has a body that'll play this game is because he knows how to turn. Yeah. That's why they played Montgomery over Jahmyr Gibbs last year. It's like
what they teach you in professional wrestling, which is not fake.
Well, no, yes, it is.
I wish I could remember. I wish I could remember. They were talking about a wide receiver. God, who the fuck was it? And they said you're not going to make it in this league because he'd catch the ball, and as soon as contact was going to come, he'd go down. And it's like. This is the smartest fucking guy ever. God, I wish I knew who it was. Like
that's Wes Welker, Julian. I mean, that's.
Oh yeah.
That's what he did the whole time.
It wasn't a white guy; it was a black guy. This article that they wrote about, and he kind of changed the game on how some of these wide receivers, like you don't got to be tough. You go catch your ball, get 20 yards, get your ass down. You're not. You're either going to get hurt
in linebacker zone. You get the hell down.
Yeah. Unless linebackers are playing.
Unless it's the playoffs.
And that quarterback, throw that ball low. Don't put him up to dry up.
That
in
was
the
another
air
thing
either.
that scared the shit out of me with our quarterback replacements for Kirk last year. Was boy they put our wide receivers
to kill Jefferson.
Hey, come on,
Addison and Hawkinson.
They're going to try and go get it
right into that knee injury, by the way.
Yeah.
Cousins did that shit all the time too.
I don't know.
It never happened to him when he was playing with Cousins, though, did it?
I never had many shit moments with Jets than when Kirk was out last year. Like they were hanging him out to dry, and that's probably why he didn't come back as quick as he did because he knew that bit. But
yeah.
Well, and he knew it's a contract year. He wants to.
Nobody wants to play hurt in a contract year after what happened to Baker Mayfield in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they done him dirty.
Atlanta on draft day says, "Hey, we'll give you the 8th pick and a first rounder next year."
Yeah, I would do that
for Justin Jefferson.
I would do that.
What?
the 8th pick overall, so we can get our quarterback and then a first rounder in the following year. Although that first rounder is going to be at the end of the draft, so no, I wouldn't take it. No, it'd have to be something guaranteed in the top 10.
That's not going to happen, though.
Sure, it can. You trade him to Carolina, it's going to happen.
Carolina's front office is dumb.
Right?
Yeah.
People have said, New England should do it with the 3rd trade for it because, they got some quarterback. They finally need a weapon, Trade
Who's going to play quarterback for them?
Bailey Zappi.
Yeah, okay.
Zappy.
This is Zappy hour for the entire season.
I mean, they got Brissett, so they think it's going to be Brissett now, but they're going to sign somebody.
Brissett would be an upgrade, I think.
They're going to sign somebody. I mean, they're going to draft somebody.
Yeah.
No, because there was people out there pissed off that like the Vikings didn't get Jacoby Brissett or who's the old fucker from the Browns? Flacco. I mean, they were like, why are the Vikings not doing this shit? Why aren't they going for an established quarterback and stuff like that? And so I'm saying I don't think we move Jefferson. If there's shit there where we get 2 first-round picks though or something, like, I'm sorry, man. Wide receivers don't win you shit.
Like, I'm kind of curious of what Joe Flacco can do with Justin Jefferson now that you put his head in the name.
No, you're not lying.
That guy can still throw the ball really far.
Yeah, he can do that with Cooper. Like, geez.
Oh, wow.
But actually, that's a good point because Indy's paying him fucking cheaper to go be a backup. I think his contract was listed at like $7 million or something like that. And we're never in the full rebuild mode, which I think we pseudo are right now.
Yeah,
this year.
I think we can still win. Like, go get Joe Flacco. Go get him. Like, I'd take that 41-year-old. I mean,
I like the.
We don't exactly have an offensive line that he'd be great behind. Like I think we gotta have a mobile quarterback back there. Just given
we got a top 5 left tackle in the league right now. That's pretty amazing.
And right tackle.
I mean, that's pretty fucking amazing, man.
Garbage, but
I'm pretty sure Kirk Cousins had like 2.5 seconds to throw the ball last year.
That's enough.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what Sam Darnold and Zach Wilson averaged too.
Yeah,
we had more than that. Well, and O'Neal had some injury issues a little bit last year.
Good.
We've got premier left and right tackles now. Not maybe the best in the fucking league, but pretty fucking good. Like, so I'm not. O'Neal.
You think Bakhtiari wants to come play left guard for us?
No.
I can't believe that guy would want to play. I mean, even 3 years ago, I think I would have been thinking about hanging him up.
That did we re-sign?
Fuck you, Aaron.
Reisner yet?
No.
Like, we've got a guard issue. That's like an issue we need. Like, why don't we re-fucking sign him? Like, we filled it.
They extended Brendel, so they kind of think that he might take over. I mean, he's filled in on 4 different positions last year. So.
Yeah, everywhere on the offensive line. They like him, and who knows? We don't know all this up. Maybe all this shit is done. Maybe
it takes time. Yeah. There's a lot of time left.
And I think a lot of this
barely gotten started.
Just started. But it happens. So the flurry just happens, and we're like, "Why isn't everything happening?"
Because I think it's true though that these networks pay possibly the teams, possibly the agents, possibly the NFL that hey, we need some fucking bullshit going on in this tampering period to make it something worthwhile. Like, I think it's all fucking...
So the NFL can control the fucking whole year.
Yes.
Exactly.
And, MLB could do this if they put a deadline on free agency, but instead they have, 2 major pitchers who remain unsigned.
Well, they do put...
The season's about to start.
The MLB does put deadlines on it. There's some, I think...
Not for free agent deals, though.
I'm saying...
These guys could go into the regular season unsigned.
Yes, I understand that. I'm saying
that NFL can too.
And it doesn't allow for the MLB to capitalize on free marketing for having news a day where they just dominate the news cycle. They don't.
Yes, that's why the NFL fucking has all these TV. Yes. Like, I mean, the NFL they kill it. They kill it with all the bullshit that doesn't matter because look at us right now. It's fucking March. We're talking about football.
Vikings. Fucking goddamn it.
Yeah,
you talk about
I tried to get in with a couple of goddamn little insights for you, and you just cut me off and went right back to the Vikings. We got a team that's fighting for a playoff spot, and all you guys want to talk about is a Vikings team that's going to miss the playoffs by 4 or 5 games.
Because when it comes to sports in America, fuck winning an NBA championship, fuck winning the Stanley Cup, fuck winning the World Series.
Includes North America.
Whoa.
Canada is a part of North America.
I refuse to believe that.
The only thing that fucking matters is if you win a goddamn Super Bowl.
Okay, who won the Super Bowl 4 years ago without looking? Who won it?
4 years ago? Chiefs.
Well, okay, this doesn't count this time. We can just pick the Chiefs every fucking year.
No, you can't. You can only pick them, 3?
I'm not gonna take a fucking
bullshit.
quiz.
The World Series is still comparable to the fucking Super Bowl.
No, it's not.
Maybe not in ratings, but in importance.
No, it's not.
Where the fuck was the NFL when the Civil Wars being fought? Fucking nowhere.
On that note, I think we'll call this episode of Minnesota Foul Play-by-Play over.
Whoa.
Oh, what?
One last thing for the Vikings things, because I made a hot take. I want to see if they would actually take this. If we gave Jefferson to the Falcons for their 8th pick and we get Drake London, would you do that? Because I would.
Brad's? Maybe.
Because we're not going to win this year. We're not going to win this year. I think if you don't,
what I'm saying, any pick in the first round before us and next year's pick.
I'm saying we're replacing Jefferson with Drake London. You're giving your quarterback a good tight end, 2 fucking really good receivers.
I'm doing it. We've got all the fucking money in the world.
Drake and the 8th pick?
Drake and the 8th pick, and that's it.
No.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be enough for me either.
I would totally do it. Totally do it.
You've got
you only come across these players once in a lifetime, really. I mean,
you got to pay for them though, and then it costs the fucking rest of your team. You're
gonna have to pay Drake too.
Yeah,
in 3 years.
Yeah, in 3 years. I'm saying it keeps your window open longer.
But Drake has done nothing yet, and
he hasn't had a fucking quarterback.
He hasn't done nothing. He's still basically a rookie. We don't know what he is.
Justin Jefferson is a known commodity, and that commodity is the best wide receiver statistically in the history.
We know that. We know that for a fact.
Right. Why would I give up something like that for any unknown of any kind, really?
Well, Drake is not unknown, though, is my thing.
What you're finding,
there's a percentage of unknown.
His ceiling is unknown.
Right.
You're finding out, though, you're going to find out just like Miami did, where you're paying a fucking receiver all of the money in your salary cap. You don't have a proven fucking quarterback. You've got some good people around you. That's why we're getting all of their guys on their team. They can't keep them. They have a fucking wide receiver. You need more.
Do they even have the cap space to fucking add Justin Jefferson in this hypothetical? Because I doubt it after they signed.
Now that Kirk is gone.
The Falcons?
Yeah.
The Falcons have huge.
Jefferson's our building block. We build everything around him, and we give that up, and we don't have a direction anymore.
Yeah.
That's starting over.
We tried that with Randy Moss, didn't we?
Yeah, it worked out.
That's why we got rid of him.
If we could get one goddamn kicker to kick one fucking field goal, or one goddamn running back to not fumble the fucking ball on the 1 fucking yard line.
So
we got a new kicker. He can kick 65, 70 yarders.
We got a new running back too.
I'm just actually.
This is where I agree, though. This is where I agree. Doing like a 3-year deal, with the player option afterwards, where it doesn't fucking cost us shit. Give him the fucking moon, what he wants. If we get this next generational, doesn't even have to be a generational quarterback, a top 10 quarterback. Wide receivers are a fucking dime a dozen.
They're going to be in the next 5 to 10 years.
Patrick Mahomes wins with nobody.
Let's do.
I would trade our receiving core and our tight end to have fucking Patrick Mahomes, and then you come with their fucking wide receivers.
He can throw the
and
ball.
Give us Chris Jones. We win the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, I would say Chris Jones is.
Chris Jones got paid.
Not Patrick Mahomes though, because the wide receivers can't catch the ball.
And Andy Reid.
Yeah, don't forget about Andy Reid. But we got Brian Flores, so we
got Brian Flores and KOC. They're young. They're young, man.
Yeah.
Andy Reid wasn't winning shit when
It's
he
like
was
Mike
young.
says, coaches win championships, not players.
No, I do agree with that.
It is true.
Before Tony ends this, this is one prediction we can look back on. Do we think with what's happened with the Vikings, do we think Jefferson gets moved?
Puck battle win percentage 71.4%, boy.
Before the fucking draft. And I'm not, maybe he's moved draft day.
He allowed
Is Justin Jefferson a Minnesota
period.
Viking next year?
2 shots.
Yes. I give it
yes. I say
95% chance. You say no?
I say no. I think she's just gonna get crazy to keep the window open as long as we can for fucking KOC, Kwasi, fucking Flores.
I think from now on, when these rumors are coming out, I think that they're talking to Jefferson to see what he really wants, and if he does not want to be there,
Cowherd he wanted goddamn Justin Fields.
You have to move him as an organization. You can't let him be a fucking free agent. You have to move him.
Absolutely. You got to get something. You got to get something.
So
if you trade him, I'm
this is my thing.
House and moving to Antarctica. Fuck you guys. I'm out.
What is this?
No, I'm saying I don't want
to join me on the Lions bandwagon. Come on over.
No, we all have to. We all have to make a thing. Tyler's hard. Yes, he's a Viking next year. I'm saying I don't think he's going to be in a Vikings uniform next year.
I think he will be.
2 for yes. Where's the other Haas at?
Justin Jefferson will be a Cincinnati Bengal next year. And Marvin Harrison Jr. will be Rookie of the Year on the Minnesota Vikings.
How are we getting him? Okay, just a second. We got to stop before you end this. How are we getting him, though? Since he's got the 18th pick.
You realize that Brad
Harrison's not going to be even around by the fucking 11th pick.
Sure
because we're trading the 18th pick and our next pick next year for the number 5 pick. And we'll get Marvin Harrison. At 11, we pick J.J. McCarthy. And we've got cap space beyond cap space.
I think
Mike Williams walks into the fucking room now.
I love this
as a Vikings
because we can keep doing it for another hour. Let's just keep going. Keep going.
I can't take any more of this shit. I want to watch the third period in peace. I'd like to thank our favorite co-host Tyler Culver for bringing his Vikings expertise to join Bradley Haas on that beat. And Michael, thanks for making it fun.
Time out. Before you finish this.
I've been trying to finish it for 15 fucking minutes.
Culver, you got to come back right around the beginning of
now.
Season.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, with the moves we've made and the projections, some of the dumb that Jefferson's not going to be there, whatever, with what we think at quarterback, are the Minnesota Vikings a 10-win team next year?
No, that's an easy one for me.
Not in that division.
No, they're going to lose probably 6 games in that division alone.
The Packers and the Lions are better than us. Sad reality.
Defensively?
Doesn't matter.
No, I'm curious.
Matter.
I think
I would say 9, 10 would be
9 would
in
be
the realm
something
of
I could
possibility.
agree with. Yeah. I mean, that would be close to a playoff team. I think they're probably on the outskirts of the playoffs just by maybe a game or so like they were this year.
Yeah.
So, okay, right now.
I think they're trouble for every team they play, but I don't know that they pull them all out.
They're going to be a pain in the ass for everybody. But
are we a better team?
A lot of close games.
On National Pie Day right now than we were last year?
With or without Kirk?
No,
I'm saying right now. Right
no
fucking
way.
now.
No fucking way.
With or without Kirk? Last year.
Right now.
With Kirk is what I'm assuming he means. Yeah. I'd say no.
No.
But we are better than the team that we put out there after
than last year.
I think I would disagree.
Better than post Cousins last year. Not as good as
right.
I think we are a better football team right now without Kirk Cousins.
I think
right now with our defensive moves, sitting right now.
Yeah.
With Sam Darnold as our quarterback than we were last year with our defense and with Josh Dobbs, with Hall, with
I'm not ready to say
whoever,
that yet.
And even with
might
Kirk
as well
Cousins.
be no quarterback.
Kirk Cousins, we didn't.
I was the one I was the proponent that was on that train. It's just let's just let the best player on the field play quarterback. Give the ball to Justin Jefferson. Let him do whatever he wants with it.
I do.
What did we start the year out? What did we start the year out? 1-4 with Kirk Cousins. 1-5 or something. MVP caliber play. He wasn't winning those games.
No, that's
Our
right.
defense right now is better.
I do agree with Brad on that. I do agree with Brad on that. And like,
it'll get better too.
Is it good enough to accommodate for the loss that we're going to have in points scored on offense as a result of Kirk Cousins?
Kirk Cousins got hurt last year, and we're still winning.
I understand.
They still weren't scoring 35 points a game.
We started fucking winning games when Kirk Cousins got hurt.
Actually,
we had a pretty good run there after the first 5 games.
There was a lot of fucking stats and not a lot of touchdowns. That was the problem.
Yeah.
Turnovers.
25. Oh, go ahead.
I'm optimistic, as I always am with the Vikings.
Hope springs eternal, and I don't know
Super
how
Bowl.
it does for fucking Vikings fans.
25 and a half. 25 and a half. You take the over-under for home runs for Byron Buxton this year.
Under.
Over.
Let's make
our show.
No, let's make it a
Let's
make it a realistic one. Over or under 25 games played by Byron Buxton.
I would take 100 and a half. Fuckers playing 120 games this year.
Does that count DH, or are you talking just in center field?
I'm saying playing a game.
I think Buck can go 20-20. I think he can do that.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's going to steal some bases this year.
Let's hope so. They are closer together. I've been Anthony Variano. They've been the brothers Haas and Tyler Cover. This has been Minnesota Foul Play-by-Play.
He's exhausted.
I am. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.